So I'm gonna explain to you what I'm doing. You're gonna see it in the rest of this video when it starts back up. This is what this place looks like now. They're taking it apart, disassembling it. They were supposed to have had this thing disassembled a while back, and they just haven't. But like I said, you're gonna get the whole lowdown on it here in just a little bit when the main video starts up. That's a biofuel plant, a $300+ million biofuel plant that didn't make it, man. And this is a chip mill right here that was built back in the 80s that is no longer being used. I knew that place right there was in trouble back in 2013. We got the call, and they had pine pulpwood stacked right here. All this was stacked in pine pulpwood. We moved out here in January of 2013, and we started hauling this pine pulpwood. It had been laying some of it had been laying for a year and a half and had no water on it or anything. It done dried out, was rotting, and we started trucking it out as fast as we could truck it to the paper mill. And so I knew right then that this place back here was in trouble. And you can see over here where they're got pieces of it stacked over there that they're you can see over there, it's raining, sleeting today here really bad and all. But I wanted to come out here. They were supposed to have that place taken down because the county wants it back, and they've been dragging their feet about getting it taken down. But the footage that you're fixing to see, I shot 3 years ago. And when I walked around this place, what you're going to see, all that's Corps of Engineer property, and it's public. You can hunt on it and everything. And I walked around that fence, and you can kind of see what it all looks like. So, hope y'all enjoy, man, seeing all of that right there. So you can see some of the stuff there that they got stacked, and you see the big giant tanks over there. Just a huge mess, man. A huge mess. The thing, like I said in the video back 3 years ago, it never did really run. Just a $300 million mistake. All right, so this is the backside of Kior biofuel plant on the island in Columbus, Mississippi. This was supposed to be a big deal. They built the thing, spent about $300 million building it, and it did make a little bit, just enough to kind of get by. But they got a 70, I think it was a $75 or $79 million interest-free loan from the state of Mississippi, and the state agreed to do it. And so now they paid back about $10 million. They still owe the state approximately $65 million right now. Just pretty much broke it off into the taxpayers of the state of Mississippi. I'm on the back side I'm taking y'all on the back side of this place right now. You can see the fence in front of me. Just giving you a different view from what you would normally get to see. But just wanted to share. I don't think there's but about 3 or 4 people still left working here, and they're going to be just maintenance people, electricians, stuff like that work around the clock to keep. I'm sure you may hear it on the video. There's a pump or fan or something over there. They probably still got stuff they got to keep moving, I'm sure. But so I was on the west side of Kior. Now I'm directly south of it, and I'm starting up the east side, and you can see all just the maze and maze and maze of piping and everything. What this plant was, they were going to take wood chips and turn wood chips into a fuel product, whether it was diesel fuel or gasoline. And that process can be done but it's nowhere near perfected yet to where it can be mass produced. But man, it takes a lot to turn a dadgum piece of pine chip into a drop of gasoline that you can burn in your car. We're still several years off from mass producing it in a factory of this size like this right here. So I'm gonna shoot some more video here in a minute. All right, I'm on the far west side of Kior now, easing along. You can hear those are pumps or fans or something. I'm not sure what they are running, but you see just a maze of miles and miles and miles of pipes through this crazy thing. We got everything running on there, or stuff, the pumps and stuff running or something, I don't know. Kind of take y'all up through here. You see, you can drive. You can drive all the way down through there, down through there. So they got that maze done. I am due west of the Kior plant now. See that? I don't know what that thing is, but I think it's 200 and some feet tall or something like that. See it all the way up there. This is heading back toward the north end of it on this west side. I actually come in from over there on that fence over there is where I come in from, and come all the way around the south end of it. Down there is the Southern Wood Fiber chip mill. Used to chip hardwood pulp, hardwood chips down there for years, and they were going to, they had already closed it. They were going to supply this place here with pine chips, and so it's been shut down again. It's sitting idle. So, but you can see all the tanks and the piping and all the other stuff that goes along with it. So this is where the process started right here. The wood chips come in from over there, kind of the right, and that's one of the hopper dumps right there, probably a separator, because the chips probably had to be a certain size to go through here. So that separator right there did that, and then they come out of that, went up that conveyor belt, dropped in that tank, and then up that belt, and then into there. And what they did from that, heck if I know. I'm north of the Kior now, and this is the old James River Southern Wood Fiber chip mill. They chipped here for years, started back in the 80s chipping hardwood pulp, and they would chip it, and that building was a chipper right there, and then the chips would come out onto this conveyor. This is a conveyor right here that ran all the way out to the river out here. You can see the old belt. And this place could go back into business right here, chipping in a heartbeat, but they just don't have any contracts. You can see the river, the water down there, catwalk out to it. And I am fixing to have to go down there and get around that fence, because I need to be over there. Is where I need to be, because I'm parked way over yonder. But hate to see all these things basically sitting stagnant. You can see that's the boom on the crane over there, and right there is where they dump the trees in. That's the tree dump right there, where they dump them into. And after they dumped in, then that thing right there was the debarker that debarked the trees. And then of course the chipper was actually in that building right there. So, and this was going to be the start process of Kior was chipping. This place here, Southern Wood Fiber, was going to do the chipping, bring pine pulpwood in here, chip it, and then They were going to conveyor it over there to Kior, and then they were going to make fuel and gas out of it, but didn't pan out. So got a good little ways to walk to get back to the truck, that's for sure. So catch y'all later.